All right, Harvey fans. Well, we were partially successful. After mentioning the conditions to Cook County and the EPA, Cook County pulled their the prisoner labor because, as we explained to them, we're all about people, learning skills, our prisoners learning skills so they can, get ready to integrate back into society and everything. There's nothing wrong with that, but we said you can't trust the city of Harvey administration that they're actually putting you in a safe environment to do this sort of work. So luckily we got a partial victory in that, but as you can see, we still have other property, including that lovely building with the turret on the corner of 154th and Broadway that is owned by the city. That who knows what the mayor's planned, and the city council doesn't really do much of all but just vote yes on whatever the mayor asks. So city council needs to get some adult courage to do the right thing and actually, listen to the citizens and reuse these beautiful old treasures of these buildings that we have. Also, another point that I wanted to make that someone reminded me is that with these old buildings, when you fix them up, like one of the investors that we brought forward to work on these buildings, folks in Harvey could actually afford to rent them, whether it's living above a store or people that have businesses here could afford to rent the spaces in these old buildings. Even if best case scenario you demolish these and you get a new development in most cases the spaces are not affordable, and that's what we call the bad gentrification. So people come and maybe someone that comes from outside of Harvey has more money, they might be able to afford to rent that space in that new building if it even gets built. But in most cases, as you can see, because that used to be a building right there, and all where by the bus station is, those used to be a whole bunch of buildings there too. So in most cases, when politicians demolish these beautiful buildings and promise to bring new things, 90% of the time, at least in Harvey, it hasn't happened. So we still have empty lots. But like I said, even in best case scenario, in the new buildings, how is that supporting Harvey residents? With these old buildings, like I said, the rents are affordable. You save a lot more money fixing up these glorious treasures that other past Harvey residents worked so hard to build, than building new anyway. So I also wanted to take one final look here at the pallet of bricks. As you can see, like I said, we're still investigating to figure out who is getting the money once these are sold. As they were demolishing, remember the workers, they're just doing their job. County's just doing its job, following orders. The workers were, cleaning up the bricks and putting them on the pallets because they get sold and somebody profits from it, and we want to find out who. That still also has not been made clear. So we will find out and we'll see what happens. Oh, and here's a policeman coming by, shining. There he is. Okay. Let me. Oh yeah, here's some more of those bricks, those lovely bricks. Look at that. Who's profiting from those bricks? They're worth a lot. Imagine if we let them stay up and let the investors put their own money at no cost to the taxpayers into fixing up these buildings. Leave these beautiful bricks in place. And we could get a cute coffee shop maybe for Harvey residents. Maybe have a local resident who has a home business could afford to rent a space in one of these old buildings. All at no cost to the taxpayers. Isn't that amazing? And yet the mayor and the city council still say no. They would rather demolish and sell the bricks, and somebody profits from it. So like I said, we have a partial victory for honesty and for the protection of the Harvey residents, but it's not over yet. We got a lot more